What's up, ladies and gentlemen, back again with another video, and today we're going to be reviewing Big Trouble in Little China. Big Trouble in Little China stars Kurt Russell, Dennis Dunn, Victor Wong, James Hung, Kim Cattrall, and martial artist Carter Wong. This film is directed by horror icon director John Carpenter, who is known for doing the classic film Halloween, as well as numerous other films under his belt, such as They Live and The Thing, just to name a few. But Kurt Russell's character, he's like this hard-boiled trucker that gets caught up in this conflict that's going on in San Francisco's Chinatown. And you got this, I guess, evil character played by James Hung. His name is Lo Pan. And Kurt Russell kind of gets caught up in this mess because I guess his truck gets stolen while he's like trying to help his friend get his, I think it's like his girlfriend or fiance back. Because I guess Lo Pan, he's got this thing for like women with green eyes. So that's like the main focus of the story. His friend, played by Dennis Dunn, he wants to get the girl, and Kurt Russell, he wants to get his truck back. Now, John Carpenter took a lot of inspiration from a lot of the Hong Kong cinema action movies during this time, because the film came out like 1986. So, a lot of the fight choreography, it has that Hong Kong aesthetic to it. And they got like a good number of action-packed fight scenes in there. And a lot of these characters in this movie end up inspiring some of the characters for the video game Mortal Kombat. Because like there's one of the guys that's like one of the the Three Storms, and that guy's character inspired the character Raiden from Mortal Kombat, and Lo Pan, the main villain for this story, he's the one that inspired the character for Shang Tsung. So I thought I'd kind of put that in there because a lot of video games take inspiration from other parts of pop culture and whatnot. But yeah, the show's this film is pretty action-packed, and Kurt Russell provides the comedy relief. He's kind of like a doofus in this film. He's not too bright of a character, And then you got Dennis Dunn. Despite him not having a martial arts background, he really impressed it during the auditions, and he pretty much does most of the fighting throughout this film. You got Kurt Russell mostly carrying around, basically like a handgun or something, but most of the fight choreography you'd be seeing from like Dennis Dunn during the fight scenes. And then of course there's all the other action scenes are on there. I haven't watched this movie since I was like a little kid, so it's been a long time since I've seen this film. But it's much better than I remembered, when I watched this as a child, But yeah, this is a pretty much an action-packed film. A good mixture, a good blend of action and a good blend of comedy, kind of just fusing into both, kind of like you have a good action comedy fantasy adventure. So there's kind of a little bit something in there for everyone. If you're a fan of Hong Kong cinema, you might like some of the fight choreography and action scenes in this film. And then I guess apparently they're supposed to be making a sequel to Big Trouble in Little China with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. They announced that a few years ago. There hasn't been any updates about it, like who's going to be directing it or what the story's going to be about and who's going to be in the rest of the cast besides Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But I guess we'll have to just wait and see how that turns out. But if I were to rate this movie, Big Trouble in Little China, I'd probably have to give it a B minus. It's a highly underrated film in comparison to other John Carpenter flicks in his filmography. And I recommend that y'all give it a watch and check it out. Now, do you guys have a favorite Kurt Russell movie? Let me know, comment below. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you around for the next video. Have a great day now. Peace.